Yeah, this is very unusual for one of these identity theft cases, but I have a dogged investigator, Megan Wilmot, who would not let go of this case. It's been a 10-month investigation into a woman and her cohorts who have managed to steal the identity of at least 30 people we know of. They get their information off the dark web. They make credit cards. They make the strips on the back of the credit cards to whoever's identity they've stolen. They charge hotel rooms, food, anything they can get with their credit cards. Then they bring their cohorts in, sublet the rooms, and make money off of that. And this is an ongoing criminal enterprise. It's throughout Volusia County, but it's hit a lot of our hotels. And fortunately for us, one of our hotels saw this happening, called us, and we started this investigation about 10 months ago. It's this type of crime is ravaging the entire country, but it's hitting every one of us in the pocketbook, because every one of these identity thefts is costing credit card companies, and they're charging us. And the state attorney stepped up to the plate and has promised to prosecute with the full extent of their capabilities, and we're hoping to put more people in jail. We have some other ongoing investigations on this situation. We've been hosting classes for local businesses to understand how this is being done. It's a terrible crime. It's not glamorous, but it hits every one of us in our pocketbooks. Well, I've had quite an education in this too. What happens is, most of you have heard of the dark web, but none of us have. I've never been on the dark web, but they buy information. They buy stolen credit card information. So they might buy your information or my information. Then they have a credit card embosser. They make up a credit card with their own name, so they have, or at least with somebody's name that they have identification for. But they have an encoder that they can encode the credit card actual secret code on the black strip on the back of your credit cards. They encode that to the credit card. So the credit card will have a name that they can show an ID, but the code on the back is different. It's the person that got their identity stolen. So when they go to a hotel and they present this credit card, the person at the desk, rightfully so, says, "Could I see your identification?" They show identification, it's them. Okay, the credit card goes through, now they're in the hotel, and they've got free reign of the hotel until the person that had their ID stolen understands that this credit card has been stolen. And as probably some of you know, I know, because I've had this happen, you don't know for quite a while how long this has been going on. It can go on for months. And they run up these bills, and then they just leave. And fortunately for us, we managed to track this woman down, who's the ringleader of this operation, and we arrested her yesterday. And the fact that she's being held on over $1 million bond is pretty gratifying to my investigators in my department, because we take this really serious in the Shores. I have a lot of residents here who are being victimized, or they're trying to be victimized every day.
Why do they run this operation out of hotel rooms?
Well, I guess it's because they get hotel rooms. They can sublet the hotel rooms under their credit card to other people, because they have limits on, they have lots of these credit cards. They make money off of that, people coming in. They cook methamphetamines, they sell drugs, they do whatever criminal enterprise they want, and they're in a nice hotel on the beach.